I'm here with Greg Hardwick from Hardwick General Contracting and the Lake Sheen Showcase, taking you all throughout this home today, showing you all the vendors, the products, all the detail, right? And you get to hear from the expert on why you might want to consider some of these products.
Justin, welcome to the Lake Sheen Showcase again. You've been here from the beginning, so it's good to have you here and do a walkthrough at the end as well.
That's right. We have some footage of when the house was being built, and we also have the full tour for the 2023 Parade of Homes. This is the Showcase Home, so if you want to see that tour, be sure and click that button above. But this video is for us home building nerds, right?
Hey, I like to nerd out just as much as everyone. And so with a little bit of an engineering background that I have from my PE and also being a licensed general contractor, I'll nerd out on anything that you want. Well,
it is 2023 and we like to see new technology brought into these custom homes. And here in Central Florida, something like this on a lake is truly a special build. So what are some of the key features we're going to show you guys today?
From the lakeside, it's a 3-story home and you have a pool on the 2nd story. We have products from all over the world. I think up until this date, we have the largest heated floor system on a residential home.
Let's go through this amazing residence and see some of those great products. Talk about some of the textures you guys included on this exterior.
One of the really cool elements, even in modern architecture, is people want different textures. They want this wood tone with kind of a concrete or stone tone and then a metal tone. And we're able to achieve all 3 of those, but with very durable products.
Pura NFC by Trespa is a great product for this area as it's built for rough weather and has high impact and scratch resistance. It's also color stable, so it won't fade and look good for years. Even the smaller details like corners and edges look very custom and clean. Pura NFC brings beautiful warmth to the area and is low maintenance and easy to clean. It was used in multiple locations to tie the design together of this home: the ceiling in the lanai, the soffits, the front of the house, the front gate. The Trespa product brings a warmth to this modern design that makes the home feel more organic and comfortable with its wood look. An unexpected treat was how the sun reflects off the pool and onto the Trespa. It's very soothing. Pura NFC high-pressure laminate is designed and created by Trespa, a specialist in paneling and siding. Featured on this home is Pura NFC in PU17 Aged Ash, used horizontally as siding as well as soffit at both the entrance and the rear poolside area. To learn more, visit pura-nfc.com.
One company out of Colombia to do all the swing doors, all the operable windows, all the fixed windows, all the sliding glass doors. What really sets it off is this 22-foot storefront glass assembly.
ES windows feature a design that enhanced this home's architecture and with all the safety features that are necessary in this area. Having experienced already 2 hurricanes with no issues, this home has the largest single pane of glass available. The lift and slide doors enhance the indoor and outdoor living that Florida is famous for.
Welcome to the primary suite on your main level with enormous ES windows, hurricane rated. These actually flex with the wind.
This is going to be one of the largest residential picture windows you're going to see in the United States, primarily because none of the United States window brands could produce a piece of glass this big. Not only produce it, they had the engineering for it to pass all the Florida wind codes. These are thermally broken, insulated glass, so the solar heat gain coefficient is still where we want to be in Florida, and the U factor is where we want to be in Florida. So still a very energy efficient window overall.
Wanted to create a warmth in the home, as sometimes modern designs can feel a little cold. Napoleon has great products for this. As you can see with the big linear fireplace in the living room, this unit can take the heat generated and vent it out to the lanai if you want additional warmth out there. They also used a variety of other products, including a 2-sided unit that allows for natural light or privacy in the home office. The lanai features a Napoleon fire pit and outdoor kitchen where they spend a lot of time. Overall, the packaging and look of these Napoleon units was just the right fit.
So Justin, here we are with Napoleon. We actually got their first run of air conditioning equipment in Florida, perhaps the United States, because they'd been producing them in Canada, but not the United States. So this is all Florida code approved. We have all the labeling, and we work together with Napoleon to kind of understand if you're going to use these in Florida, these are some of the things you need to have on the unit. It's like a giant mini split. When we get outside, it's not going to be your typical large square condensation unit. It's going to be a narrower, taller condensation unit, which looks like a giant mini split.
Okay, and stepping outside, this is that, looks like a mini split, but it is the condenser portion of the Napoleon unit.
Instead of being kind of boxy and bulky, it's thinner. 2 fans, so that's going to bring in more air anyways. And that's the look. That's the kind of giant mini split look. Very efficient units.
The Broan AI energy recovery system brings in fresh air while exhausting stale air on a continuous basis. The Overture sensors measure the indoor air quality and can bring in more fresh air if it senses kitchen odors, CO2, and other pollutants.
So we made it upstairs. I love the views from up here. And you have this Broan New-Tone air quality system.
It's called the Overture system, and what it's doing is continuously monitoring the particulates in the air, and when it reaches a certain level, it'll go ahead and act on that. And then we have this Broan ERV system, and what that does is when it's triggered, and you can see this device here, this plug is triggered by that Overture air quality monitor. It'll send a signal to this device to turn on the ERV and start mixing in fresh air with the conditioned air, blowing out, to use a simple term, some of the contaminants.
Gaggenau was the choice for appliances, as the design works perfectly with the overall kitchen look and feel. With ultimate customization, they were able to select electric and gas range inserts, which works well with the type of cooking this family does.
This is a gas drop-in as well as induction. Plus you have the side-by-side 36-inch built-in refrigerator and freezer, flanking a smart oven. This appliance garage is where you tuck everything away and keep your main kitchen more clean, because you have additional refrigerator space back here, storage galore.
A Neolith sintered stone surface throughout the home, in the kitchen, bathrooms, and even accent wall cladding really makes it pop as you walk through these spaces. The kitchen slabs are absolutely stunning and a central part of the kitchen design, as they are easy to clean and UV resistant. These cabinets were designed in London and built in Italy by Cabinet. The design, quality, and materials are beautiful, and the different materials create jewel boxes that are also very functional. Rich woods, metals, and dimensional shapes give the space of a very sophisticated look. The goal was to create a functional kitchen while showcasing the designs that Cabinet is famous for. The quality is amazing and evident in the details like the joinery for the drawers, which is simply stunning. This home utilized Kohler plumbing fixtures throughout the entire home, as they have an enormous selection, and the quality is legendary. Of my favorite pieces, besides the awesome steam shower, is the pot filler above the range. Its design and color really stands out as a jewel piece in the kitchen. With frequent power interruptions in Central Florida due to storms, they worked with Generac on a system that would store power from the solar system into Generac Batteries, and also provide emergency power with a propane generator to supplement the solar system in the event of an outage. This system is controlled automatically by Generac, and the homeowner wouldn't even be aware that the power grid went down. The batteries will supply power when the system needs additional capacity. The generators kick in, all automatically. It's great to have the batteries even when the power doesn't go out, as they store surplus energy from the solar panels to use at night, reducing the need for buying electricity from the grid.
They're all green lit, which means they go through a routine once a week or whatever you want to set up. And I have one at my house as well, and it'll exercise the generator once a week, again for 20 minutes, just to make sure everything's operational, the battery's good, it's going to actually perform in an extended outage like you wanted. So as long as you're green light, as long as you're green lit, you're in good shape here with Generac.
In a 3-story home, they wanted to have the convenience of an elevator and the home waiter system, and also future-proof the home in case they ever needed to bypass the stairs. It was important to have products that complemented the home design, and Southeast Elevators has a large selection of sizes, finishes, and designs. The garage is downstairs in this home, so the home waiter makes it easy for groceries to go from the car to the pantry. Schluter products were used throughout the home, including the shower systems and drains in the bathrooms. Their system allows for a very clean and elegant tile installation, and they have an amazing warranty against water leakage, which gives the owner and the builder peace of mind. They also used their Ditra Heat system for radiant floor heating in the bathrooms and really throughout the entire home. This is one of the largest heated floor installs in all of Florida.
We've been standing on heated floors the entire time. It's not just the bathroom. We get every now and then a request to do a heated shower or a heated primary bath. In this case, the entire house, except for the garage and the outdoor pool deck, is heated. Schluter's Ditra Heat underneath the tile on top of their fracture membrane Ditra, and has all these wires in about 35 different zones that help control and maintain the temperature of the floor.
Like many of the homes in Windermere on protected lakefront, this home utilizes a groundwater well. So they went to a system from water doctors to filter all the water coming into the home. This provides great tasting water that is also clean and safe for the family and the appliances and fixtures too.
And this is no HOA Millionaire's Row, but it's on well, so you want to have a good water filtration system, which we have here from
Water Doctors. This is a pretty advanced water treatment system. A lot of people that do well, especially on this road, can run into issues with sulfur and other type of contaminants in the well. This is dual purpose. It filters and treats the water coming from the well, and filters it again just like you would your potable water coming from the city.
The pool utilizes Hayward equipment to heat the pool and keep it crystal clear. It's an automated system with an app to control the lights, heat, and other features.
On this particular pool system, we kind of did a hybrid approach where we have the heat pump, which kind of is really good to maintain a constant temperature of the water. And then you have the gas when you need a little more jump start to get the temperature of the water, up to your desirable swimming temp. And then this will kind of maintain it.
The modern design of these Aquor hose bibs look really cool against the facade of this modern home. And the connections work really well too. The TPO roof by GAF was a reliable product for low slope applications. It has good long-term performance with regard to heat, UV, and fungal resistance in this high humidity area.
And so what this is just a very thick layer of a very high grade vinyl plastic product but it overlays and it's attached to the roof deck or whatever substrate you're using. And it's very, very reliable.
The plumbing was Uponor Pex piping throughout the home, and they provided everything they need. No old copper pipes in this new home. They used Uponor Pex piping throughout the home to get to all those hard-to-reach fixtures. The Noritz tankless water heaters provide on-demand hot water throughout the house. With this many bathrooms and long showers, that's a must.
Noritz heaters are actually pretty cool because what you can do is you can zone them into different zones, or you can run them all in series. So you can have 3 kind of contributing to the hot water demand at one time, or you can zone out the house and just say 3rd floor is this one, 2nd floor or main levels there, and then the lower floor is the other one. So plus there's a Wi-Fi controller in there where you can do it from your phone again or from an app. We have 4. We have 1 in the garage storage room, and we have these 3 on the outside, and we've run these in series. So it's going to balance the use along these 3 hot water heaters, so the use gets balanced no matter where you are in the house.
Using these shades for both security and cutting down on the intense Florida sun, the Lutron system works fantastic. In particular, the staircase is 3 stories of glass and a signature part of the home design. The Lutron shades automatically create privacy at the touch of a button. The Control 4 system integrates security, entertainment, lighting, shades, and temperature control into one interface that's really easy to use.
Smart home systems, right? A lot of houses have them, but they need to be user-friendly. Now in my house, I only have 3 options on my Control 4 system. Look at all the options they have here, from controlling individual lighting, for example, the cooktop path. We can bring that down to just 29%. The ability to do all shades, individual shades. We can say over the sink, let's bring that up. Because this is a large acreage property, checking who's at the gate. And by the way, you can check this while you're in Europe on your phone. It's very easy to pull up. You know, today I was gonna not let Greg in and make sure he had to wait outside the gate.
Don't forget, you can do sound distribution and stuff like that through here as well.
This amazing light fixture as a focal point is by ET2 Lighting.
We used a single source for all our decorative lighting from PLP. This was really helpful and allowed a wide variety of fixtures to be selected, as you'll see throughout the home. They used Cantoni furniture throughout the house, as they have a big selection and the styles really complemented the modern design. It really benefited to use a single source for the entire home, including shipping all the way from Italy. The kitchen design called for a hidden hood, and the best unit is really effective and quiet as it has a remote motor system. The lanai area needed to feel like a resort perched up over the Butler chain of lakes, as you see it from inside the home. The Gandia Blasco pieces are really comfortable and look fantastic as well. Indoor-outdoor living in a home like this is the top priority. With the family spending lots of time outdoors, the lanai becomes more enjoyable with roll screen solutions. At the touch of a button, they can roll down the screens and have a bug-free area, and when not in use, they roll up and out of sight. They used Sherwin Williams paint throughout, as they wanted a durable surface that would complement the level 5 finish of the drywall.
In addition to that upstairs room we saw earlier, you can see all the Cat 6 wiring behind this server.
That's correct. This is kind of the brains, what we would call the rack that's carrying all the control systems for all of this low voltage wiring we have throughout the house. Now there's other racks throughout the house. They're distributed throughout the house. It all comes back to here one way or another.
That was a lot of cool products, right? And the point of this video was to give you ideas of what you might want to do on your next custom home. As someone that's going through the custom home building process right now, seeing some of these products definitely influenced my decisions in including key features in my next build. Thank you to the owners for allowing us to showcase these amazing products in their custom build, as well as John Drake from Green Apple Architecture, Corey Mills for the spectacular siding of this property as well as some outside details, Rob Turner from CRT Studios, and of course Greg Hardwick and the Hardwick General Contracting team. We've got some amazing builds coming up in 2024 for the Parade of Home season, so be sure and subscribe to this channel to get more ideas for your next build. And from one home building nerd to another, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next feature video. Bye-bye.